What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19. We're back on the Farms of Madison County. How y'all doing? Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Welcome in. And so, guys, this is going to be the first one. We're gonna do some harvesting. You can tell by the way the corn, $15 million. How much did we actually make? I know that's not an accurate number. We actually made $13 million on the corn. Okay. So $13 million on that corn. Let's repay our loan real fast. I will tell you guys, if you hear any thunder in the background, don't worry about it. I'm currently experiencing a bit of a thunderstorm, but it's like nowhere near me. It's one of those where like I can hear it, but it's not anywhere really that close to me. It's kind of weird. And then I did some plowing, guys. I actually took out the lake here, north of 128. Took that out. And then there was a lake or a pond that was smaller, north of 126 as well. So I went ahead and took those out. I did that after, or actually while stuff was selling, because I had time to kill, you know, waiting for stuff to sell. So we're gonna. Oh, hey, apparently that storm is here. It's raining now. Anyway, or you might have heard that one. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and start a little harvesting here, guys. A little harvesting. I cracked myself up. I might be making some more yard here at the homestead, or I need to find a yard somewhere, basically. There's too much equipment to pack in that little space, and definitely need to find some space somewhere where I can park equipment. Look at this, 36 miles an hour. I think it's actually supposed to go 36, but still, absolutely insanity here, guys. This is going to be awesome to harvest the big field, which I'll probably do. Actually, I probably would have done that yesterday. I'm recording a day early. Okay, I'm recording a day early right now, just because I felt like recording this map, and then you know there's a thunderstorm here and it's raining really hard out there now. That's okay. But I'm recording this map a day early, so actually this one's going to come out on Wednesday, and I think I'm going to stream this map on Tuesday. So yeah, next video will kind of be an update on like everything that happened on two streams, I guess, really, because we're kind of in between maps on our multiplayer side. I'm waiting for Stevie's map to come out, so I think I'm just going to run this one like on stream in the meantime, because I am going to have a ton of plowing to do here soon. Now that I have $14 million, let's be honest, it's time to buy more land. Now, what land will I buy? I don't know, but it is definitely time to buy more land here very, very soon. So that will definitely be happening here before too much longer, to be honest. Storm is getting with it out there. It's weird though. I was watching like the lightning tracker map thing, and like it's nowhere near me, but it is. I can hear it. It's loud. I guess you know that sound travels. I know it does. So that is okay. All right. Look at this. This is just incredible, guys. Carson was talking about the turning on this combine, but you don't need to turn super sharp because I'm almost going as fast as the train. You don't need to turn super sharp when you have this big of a header on, you know? Same. And I don't know if you guys can hear a storm or not. Let me know in the comments if you can. If you hear any weird noises, that's what it is. But yeah, it's all good, I guess. Not a big deal. Oh, there's a lag spike. Why are we lagging so bad? Why are we lagging so bad? Remember, I am playing this off of a server, so lag spikes like that can happen, I guess. So, oh, not a big deal. That, or you know, my internet line in the backyard there from that storm, the other storm that happened a couple weeks ago now, or a week ago, week and a half ago, it's still laying on the ground. So maybe some water's getting in it or something. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, for now I'm going to incorporate this in the field, but I might make this like parking lot up here, to be honest. I might just, I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't mind having like big pavilion style sheds somewhere. Need to find a field that like I can't incorporate into another field, basically, and just use that as like parking area is what I'm kind of thinking. Man, this combine's crazy. Holy cow. Storm too. Like I said though, it's not really like the thunder and stuff's not really here. I was watching it on the thing. It's not really around me. I'm pulling it back up right now. Okay, yeah, there's no lightning like anywhere near me. There's a lot of lightning in the area, just not like close to me. Holy cow. So when I get on the big field with this, or even the other field to my right, I will definitely be using GPS. Okay, so now there's just a whole cluster of lightning strikes. Oh my goodness. If you guys haven't checked out lightning maps, lightningmaps.org. It is a interesting website. You can look like anywhere and just like watch lightning strike live. Way cool. I actually heard about it from Ryan from How Farms Work. He made a TikTok about it, or Instagram post or something. He made something about it. Like, that's cool. I'm kind of a weather nerd, as many of you probably know. So, at least a little bit, you know, not too crazy. Definitely a little bit of a weather nerd. So, how many John Deere combines would we have filled up by now? Considering we have a lot of grain on board right now, so a lot of canola. Holy cow. Yeah, get this bad boy on GPS and just roll. I can't wait. Okay, so that storm is kind of getting rocking out there, so maybe we'll record like 10 minutes and then I'll come back after the storm and finish the other part of this video. Because I gotta turn my computers off here in a minute is what I'm getting at. So that's okay though. For right now, we'll stay with it, see how far we can get in roughly 10 minutes of recording. And then, like I said, we'll come back for the other part of the video after the storm. After the storm, yeah. Which will be like a time warp many hours in the future because I have to stream. I'll be streaming tonight. So like I said, I'm recording this on Monday. Went ahead and recorded a day earlier just to get it done, you know? Just to maybe not procrastinate quite so much like I normally do. You know, I'm really good at procrastinating, and I need to not be so good at procrastinating. And so that's like, you know, last Thursday, when I recorded, you know, this and the millennial video and stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm full of energy right now. Like, let's do it. I need to not procrastinate so much. And I actually really like the steering on this combine. Yeah, it doesn't turn that type, but it also doesn't go crazy and get out of control like a lot of other combines like to do on this game. So there's that too, right? I currently have no trucks running, by the way. They're all just sitting in the homestead here. Same thing with auger wagons. I don't think, I mean, emptying these combines on the move is going to be a chore. You know, in the big field, it won't be that bad. Of course, we'll have to use 1050s. Do they even go this fast? Wait, how fast does a 1050 go? I'm confused now. I have forgotten. 1050s go 37. Oh. We'll have to have designated like unload time. I'm gonna drive slower now. And they go the same speed basically. So oh goodness, are we just empty like straight into trucks at the end of the fields, you know? That could also be a thing. Or straight into bins even too, like, because a truck is not going to really do us much good. Our trucks don't hold a ton. And I don't really want, I don't want modded trucks. Before somebody asks, I don't really want modded trailers that hold like, you know, 1,000,000 liters. I'm good with that trailer we have. I will say though, it was, to sell all the corn was something like 70 truckloads. 73 or so. I did the math on it. Like, I actually did math, okay? It was like 70 something truckloads. Like, no, that's too much. All right, with that lightning strike that I don't know if you guys just heard, that one was close. We're done with this field. I'll come back. I'll let you guys know how the rest of the storm plays out. I'll let you guys know, but I'm gonna go ahead and be done with the video for now. Wait, why does that not? Okay, that one was even closer. Okay, it's really storming out there now. All right, I'll come back. Little cut in the video, a little cheesy star wipe. I'll be back. Alrighty, guys. After many, did I say many? Hours of IRL time, I'm back to finish out this video. So, appreciate you guys sticking around. Hopefully, you're enjoying the video with this crazy combine. I'm gonna continue to combine, I guess, for the rest of the video here. So, oh, the hopper wasn't unloaded or unfolded yet. Anyway, yeah, quite the little thunderstorm earlier this afternoon. I actually I said, that I would be back, right? And then literally I closed OBS, exited the game, and my power went out. Just for like, maybe 2 minutes at the most. So just a little temporary outage. Not a big deal. But I definitely turned the computers off and unplugged them. And then I ran in the house and like turned the air conditioner off in the house, because you never want an air conditioner to like, if the power's flickering, that's pretty hard on an air conditioner. So of course I ran in there and turned that off so it wouldn't have any issues. But and now I'm missing. I was looking at a different screen for a second. Sorry. Yeah, so like ran in the house real fast and took care of that, and then eventually made some dinner stuff. We were never under a warning or anything. Nothing like that this time. No severe thunderstorm warning. There was no hail. Winds were not too bad. There was just a ton of lightning. And even after the storm, for like 45 minutes after the storm, I could just hear thunder, it just rumbling in the distance. And I was like, holy cow, like, it was sunny here. It was actually perfectly sunny and raining for a while, and thunder and like crazy. So that was definitely quite the storm, but it's all good. It passed, and we're good. The one thing it did do for us, I will tell you this right now, we only got maybe half an inch or a little bit more of rain. Nothing too crazy. But the biggest thing that it did for us was it was 98 degrees before the storm, and then it was 75 degrees after the storm. 75. So I thought I was going to be really hot because, like I said, it's still Monday for me. Technically it's Tuesday now, but still my Monday. I thought that I was going to be miserable streaming Satisfactory, but it wasn't bad out here because, it was only 75 outside at like the start of the stream. So like, that's nothing, All right, I am curious to see this bad boy on GPS, by the way. So we are going to run north-south and hit our auto and see where that takes us. Holy cow. The edge of this field is not square, by the way, in case you didn't realize that, but it's actually not. It's not straight here. So we'll set it here, and then by the time we get up there, we'll be running out in the road a fair amount. So is what it is, Anyway. All right, so there's our GPS. We're locked in, and high-speed harvesting. I absolutely I would never use this on a regular size map. Let me be clear there. Okay, I would never use this on a regular size map, but this is a 4X map. We're going kind of just crazy, stupid, big fields. And, it's like, why not use crazy stuff like this? Like I said, I would never use this in a regular size map, but for this, I think it's entertaining to use this personally. I find it rather amusing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this combine. It's going to be great. So yeah, I'll be streaming with this sucker, using this on stream and whatnot. So it's going to be great. It really is. It is going to be just fantastic. So looking forward to many more harvests with this combine. Oh baby, it's hard to turn going that fast, kind of hard to turn going that fast, so that's okay. Yeah, so we'll get a lap. Oh, we must have jumped up a little too high for the header there. Not a big deal. Of course, using all this different equipment on these maps or these fields, we kind of have to learn, like right there, we could use a little more landscaping where we jumped up out of the ground there, off the ground. Just use a little more landscaping, that's all. Not a big deal. One of those things I need to do sometime, you know. Not a big deal. Alright, so let's turn our GPS on here. And where it takes us, it takes us. Okay, that's kind of the strat. Since I don't have my lines turned on. I don't like to run with lines on all the time. Plus then if I'm harvesting or whatever, I look like a really good driver because I can just drive in a straight line, you know? I'm just, look how good this is, guys. I'm driving perfectly north-south right now. Or basically perfectly north-south. Look at the compass down there on the map. It's jumping around a little bit. It's not too bad though. You know, I just pitter patter and get her done, you know? Kind of impressive, by the way. Kind of impressive. Not gonna lie. And I guess, by the way, that Carson, yeah, he came in and emptied the combine while I was away with my thunderstorm. So it's kind of funny, honestly, but that's all good. Kind of amusing. So basically, I don't think we'll fill this combine on this field. I really don't. Something tells me that will not be an issue for us. And once you get this thing straightened up, just hit that cruise and watch that beautiful canola disappear. I'm gonna say watch that beautiful bean footage, but you know, close to it. That's for sure. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful sight to see. I have also heard, by the way, Plugger was in stream on Monday night, and he was telling me that he has a 100-meter head as well. Now, Plugger plays 64x maps. So, for a 64x map, I could see it. I really could. I mean, it's just like, how much time do you really want to throw into one harvest on a 64x map, you know? So, I don't play 64x maps. I have no plans before anybody asks. No. Okay? It's not happening, guys. That is never going to happen. The biggest map I've ever played was a 16x. That was Peasant Vale or whatever it was. Peasant Vale, whatever that one was. We played that on a server. It was incredibly laggy from basically night one. Especially when we get 6 or 8 of us in there. It was... Oh, it was bad, though. It was so bad. But it was good. It was a good map. I enjoyed the map. It's just, it was so incredibly laggy that it was just not the strat, you know? So, I'm good. Even if I were to do single player, no. Not on a 64X, no. No, for like 5 minutes once I thought about playing a 16. I thought about playing, what is it, Yukon River Valley? I think that's the map. That would have been one of those, kind of like this one, where I would have just cut down trees and cut down trees and cut down trees, and then made my own giant fields. Of course, would have been a lot more room on that map because it's 16x compared to a 4, so. But, yeah, that's okay. Oh, I just wiped out the propane tank, guys. Y'all see that? My bad. My apologies. It's my farm. I don't care. Whatever. Take it out of the, take it out of the budget, you know. Fine. We have $14 million, so. Not worried about a propane tank, right? Definitely not worried about a propane tank. Not at all. Alrighty. So, this is a crazy harvest. I can't wait to get out in the big field. We'll have at least 2 of these combines going. We possibly will have more. It depends how many people are around, say, you know, I know this video doesn't come out till Wednesday, but Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I'll be streaming this one yesterday, so Tuesday for you guys, and also tomorrow for Thursday. I'll be doing both, so at least that's the plan right now, is to play this both days. So hopefully the time I make another video for you guys, hopefully in that next video we will be purchasing fields, or plots of land, I should say. You don't even really buy fields on this map, you just buy land. So hopefully we'll be doing that, so we can start on the plowing process for the next big field. So, because that would be the plan. And I will say, you know, the original thought was to kind of make this one last until, or I thought it was going to take me until 22 comes out. I no longer think that. because I didn't have to cut down the trees, and I had made the decision to go ahead and get it on, you know, some of this OP equipment. That there's no way it's going to take me that long to do what I want to do with this map. So, but I'm definitely not saying I'm done with the map or anything. That is for sure. I am having a ton of fun. This has been a very interesting, you know, using some of this OP equipment that I normally don't use. It's been very interesting. It's been very fun. And I've definitely had a good time with it. So I hope you guys have also enjoyed some of kind of the crazy equipment like that plow. I know the seeders aren't anything special, but they don't take that long per se, because they do go fast. So of course, if they go fast, then, you know, they get done faster. So they're not just too bad, to be honest. We do have a better lime spreader now, which I need to check. We might need to lime this time, to be completely honest. I think we might have to. I don't know. We'll check here in a second. Let me get squared away here, and we'll go check. By the way, that corn, I sold the corn. It was something like 70 something loads of corn. It was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, we need to lime that, but I'm not worried about that. We will need to lime the big field. That's that little bit I harvested the other day. So that will be a bit time consuming. Oh, it did not like that culvert that's there. Oh boy. Need a little more landscaping there to get rid of that culvert. Yeah, just a hint of landscaping there to get rid of that culvert, and then we'll be good to go. But other than that, this field's in good shape. But liming in the big field will be a definite, it doesn't like that culvert either, definite AFK session. Definitely will be AFK in that lime spreader for sure. For sure. That is a must do for me. All right, so guys, we are going to get this field done. I'm going to go ahead and get this field done with you guys here, because why not? Because it's just insane how much we can harvest with this bad boy, you know? It really is crazy. All right, turn around. Or sorry, what's that called? GPS locked in. Once you kind of get it locked, though, it's good to go. It's just that initial lock, which combines are usually kind of bad with it, to be honest. I mean, not going 36 miles an hour would probably help, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Little whippy dippy there. I don't know what that is. A little dip there. Like a little French onion dip, you know? I don't know about you guys. My mom used to she would buy like a tub of sour cream, and then like that dry onion soup mix in like the pouches, and dumped it in there and stirred up, and that was the best dip ever on like pretzels or chips or any of that kind of stuff. Pretzels, big pretzels. Always doing pretzels, like those Schneider's, like butter pretzels. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So good. I haven't made, I kind of want to like buy that stuff. I have the onion soup. I use that in my, I use that when I make meatballs or meatloaf. That's like I don't want to say the seasoning in there, but it kind of is like that powdered onion soup mix. That's what I put in like my ground beef to make meatballs or meatloaf. That and breadcrumbs and an egg or two. Feeling generous, I'll do 2 eggs just for fun. I'm not. They only get 1. I know that's totally random, but yeah, sometimes I put 2 eggs in. Sometimes I only put 1. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day, you know. It's not really a recipe. It's like a pack of onion soup mix, like a cup. I'm talking for like probably 2 pounds of beef, right? So like a pack onion soup mix, a pack or like a cup of breadcrumbs, like regular breadcrumbs, and then like 2 eggs. Throw that in the food mixer, the KitchenAid mixer with the paddle. Chuck that sucker in there for a little bit. Let it bake it down or mix it up. That's the word, mix it up. Once you get it mixed up, then like I said, if I'm making meatballs, I will use like one of those Pampered Chef like scoops. So they're all like the same size, roughly. Because, you know, uniformity is good when you're when you're baking, so they all get done at the same time kind of thing. And then I don't really make meatloaf very often because it takes too long to bake usually. That or I just need to start at like 4:30 so it can be ready by like 5:30 because it takes forever to bake. So usually if I'm doing a meatloaf, it's like 2, sometimes 3 pounds of beef. Usually around 2. 2 is pretty good for that loaf pan that we have. But anyway, this is the most random conversation I think I've ever had with you guys. That storm though was crazy. Oh, actually, speaking of storms, I said this on stream on Monday, but I'll talk about it here too. The storm that happened that took out my power and internet for days, especially internet. It was a tree that fell through the power lines, took them all down, took out a fence, took out a shed, wiped out, ripped the lines off a house. Well, the house that it fell in their backyard and ripped the power lines off their house, my dad actually talked to those people today. I'm not real, I mean, I like my neighbors, some of them. They're not one of them. And so like I wasn't about to run up there and be like, oh my god, is everything okay, you guys good? Especially with like Corona times going on. I don't really talk to many of my neighbors anymore. There's a train. I was like, what is that sound? Sounds like somebody's driving past me. So my dad talked to them today. They actually went into where dad works and they were, I think they bought a chainsaw or had a problem with their chainsaw or something. Dad fixed them up because they have to clean up a tree in their backyard now, half of a tree that fell through the fence and stuff, you know? And apparently when it ripped the wires off the house, the wires shorted out and it fried their air conditioner. I think like a computer, like their TVs, maybe their hot water heater. Basically anything electronic in their house got fried. And that's not a funny thing, and I didn't mean to like laugh, but it fried all that stuff. And they're a week and a half later, and almost 2 weeks actually, because it's Tuesday, but it happened on a Thursday. Almost 2 weeks now without air conditioning. I guess they're having trouble getting one or something. And yeah, so dad talked to him for a little bit. They were actually telling him that they still have a fuse box in their basement. So like the old, you know, screw in fuses that everybody would just put like, you know, quarters or dimes or whatever behind them so the fuses wouldn't blow. Super safe. Don't do it. Not safe at all, actually. It's very dangerous. Don't do it. But they had a fuse panel in their basement and it actually shot the glass out of the fuses across their basement. And they claim there's a couple of them that they can't find still. So they had to get a whole new, I guess they got a whole new breaker box, air conditioner, dryer, TVs, you know, any kind of computer, all that stuff has to be replaced in this house. And the crazy thing is, apparently the tree had a lot of issues and the homeowner that I'm talking about was smart enough to take pictures. And so everybody's telling him that the homeowner of the tree, where the tree came from, is responsible for everything. And so, I mean, I guess his insurance, I guess they would cover it if he didn't, if the other people didn't. But either way, like all the stuff's going to get replaced under insurance, of course. And it's just kind of crazy. It's like, man, that would be, I know in my house, if that happened, that would be quite the claim as like my computer stuff. Like I've actually talked to my dad because like, you know, I don't have the insurance. It's not my house. It's his house. But I've actually talked to him like, is my stuff covered if something happens? Like, how does this work? Like, it's kind of, yeah. If something were to happen like this, like, is my stuff covered? And like, what kind of value are you putting on what I've got? Because I can tell you a number, and it's a crazy one, and I'm not trying to brag here, you know, but it's just kind of insane, honestly, that he had to go through all this. I mean, I've heard of people like catch a lightning strike and have to buy like, you know, a whole new streaming setup, 2 computers, monitors, the whole 9. It's like, oh my goodness, this is why I unplug stuff when there's lightning near me. Like, I'm not even gonna joke. I unplug stuff, literally physically unplug it when there's lightning near me, because I'm a little nervous about it. I won't lie. It is something I definitely think about whenever I hear that thunder. What really gets me is if I'm at my farm and I know it's storming in town and I'm not here to unplug the stuff, and it's like, oh, My poor computers. No, please, no. I don't want anything to happen to them. You know, so not a big deal, I guess, because it is what it is. You know, if they get fried, they get fried, and have to do something different, you know? So might be a bad way to look at it, but if I'm around, I definitely unplug them. That's what I did, like I said earlier today, man. That there was thunder. Like, I could hear thunder. You guys might have been able to hear it in the video. I don't know. I haven't listened to that part of the video back, but definitely I could hear it, and I knew it was in the area. I was watching it on the lightning map, the lightningmaps.org. I was telling you guys about that, but like, it wasn't close. And then all of a sudden it was like on top of me, and it's like, okay, now it's time to unplug stuff. So like, okay, bye. That's really what it was. So guys, by the way, look at our capacity down there. We have 502,000, 503,000 on board. Yeah, that is 500, right? That would be 500, yeah, because it holds 1 million liters. So when you're at 90%, that would be 900,000. Duh. Okay. Give myself a math lesson there real fast, you know? Just a little bit. All right, so it looks like we're going to go up the field and back down, and then we can stop at this bin, and we'll just empty ourselves into the bin for now, which is good. Like I said, we got to get ready for that big harvest. It's going to be tomorrow for you guys, or sorry, tomorrow for me, yesterday for you guys. And then coming up on Thursday, I don't know if I'll have the map ready by Thursday to do another harvest. We will see. We will see. And then I don't know what I'm doing Saturday yet, because like, we don't really have another map right now for like quote unquote multiplayer. You know, I have been letting people, or people have been nice enough to like join me on this map, but I don't necessarily have a multiplayer map right now. Kind of waiting for that Stevie map, Ringwood. And then I heard through a birdie plugger that the old Michigan map from back in the day is coming back. And I was like, oh, the old Michigan map, like, let's go. I remember that one. That was one of our farms in like open servers back in the day. I would actually play that again. So I don't know. We'll see. Stevie map probably would have priority for me, because you guys know I'm a Stevie fanboy. So Stevie fanboy, that's me for sure. So be kind of interesting. Either map, it was, you know, they're great maps. Both of them are great maps. So I highly recommend them both. So be pretty awesome either way, you know, in my opinion. So I'm really looking forward to that. I really am. It's going to be good to round out 19 with some good maps, you know. And let's be honest, even if we do play even both those maps, we might need another map between there and 22. It's like 2 months away, three months away, whatever it is. We're getting there though, guys. It is getting closer. It doesn't seem like it is. So 3 months away. The biggest thing for me with Farm Sim coming out is the fact that Christmas lights have to happen first. I don't want to say I'm dreading Christmas lights. That reminds me, I ordered talked about this a while ago, the candy cane project. I ordered the lights for the candy cane project, and I ordered them on Amazon, which I've ordered those C7 LEDs before on Amazon. Not a big deal. And I got the white ones and the green ones. Well, I need red ones too, because, you know, candy canes are red, of course. I'm making some green ones, but that's only because I had green ones before. So the red lights never came. And I looked on Amazon the other day, and they're like, well, your order might still come. Might. Then they're like, well, you can contact the shipper and get them canceled or whatever. And I'm like, I want them to show up. Like, I'll use the lights eventually. But, you know, like, actually, this has a respectable unload rate. That's not bad. It's not like OP where it's like 2 seconds. I am unloading like 600,000 or whatever it was, 700,000, but still, that's actually not that bad. But anyway, so I think I'm going to order red lights from a different seller and see if I get them, and then just hang on to the other ones if they ever show up, because I'll use them eventually. So I'm not worried about them per se showing up, but it's just kind of like I don't like to put the lights in the candy canes and then be done with the candy canes. Because we're actually at the point now where we're ready for lights. They're all painted. They've been primed. I guess they had primed them all once, painted them twice with the black. And they're just like hanging in the back of the shed. So I'd like to get them all, put the lights in all of them, get that all done, and then put them in the grain bin and just kind of let them sit till it's time to put them up. But that's the end of this harvest. That's the end of this video. Turned into a long video. Didn't realize that. Sorry, guys. Appreciate y'all watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget about Twitch. Link's always in the description. We'll be playing this map this week. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of your day. And as always, toodles.